Hey everyone, thanks for stopping by. I know it has been a super long time since I have posted any types of videos, but a lot's been going on. I lost my grandfather last year on my dad's side, and then this year on my mom's side, my grandfather had some major surgery, and I just had a lot happening lately and hadn't felt like crafting, but I have gotten back into it. So I thought I'd show you some of the stuff that I've been doing recently. One thing that is older, but I promised to show you on my blog about 2 years ago. It is my first ever completed scrapbook. I make scrapbooks and then I never put photos in them. I never put any journaling in them. I just make them and then throw them off to the side and they never get used. So, if you remember, 2 years ago I also lost my dog. Her name was Zoe, and she passed away, and to kind of help with that, my parents got me a puppy. So I went through a lot of stuff with her as well. Didn't think I was going to get her, but I finally got her, and she just such a cutie. So I actually made an album about her. So I named her Scraps, and I actually had already picked out her name before I saw her, and when I found her at the animal shelter, oh my goodness, did she ever look like a Scraps. She was just this straggly little puppy that was freaking adorable. So I thought I would do an album about her, and I actually took the time, printed the pictures, got it done, and made an album. So I was really proud of myself. The only thing that I never finished was to put the ribbon in the tabs, or the tags. But other than that, this is a completed album. So let me zoom in and I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, so to make this, I actually used a tutorial that I saw on Mary's YouTube channel, which is Cards TV, I think '09, and she did, it was really, I saw a lot of videos about the toilet paper rolls, and I'm a bit of a germaphobe, and that just kind of grossed me out. So the thought of using toilet paper rolls was kind of weird to me. So she showed you how to make your own version of the toilet paper roll mini album. So that is what this is based off of. Here, really simple, I used my Bind It All to put this together, and I just added some pastel colored ribbon here on the side. I punched out some circles and I embossed them. I had I believe this is a Studio G stamp, which was a bone and a paw print. Right there, I think you can see it. Okay, every cut out of here was from the Cricut, and it's different cuts from different cartridges, but for the most part, I think I remember where they came from. So this one here is from the Doodlebug Charms Cricut cartridge, and I just cut this out. I went around it. Sorry if you hear anything, it's my dog licking right beside my chair. Sorry about that. So I cut it out, and I cut several layers to make it kind of thick, and then I used Peachy Keen stamp sets to stamp the eyes and the little mouth, and then I just added a pink bow to her hair, or her head. I added some pearls over here. The scraps actually was from, I want to say this was just from my computer with Sure Cuts A Lot. I think I just picked a font that I liked and cut that out. The pattern paper is from, oh gee, it's been so long. I think it was from K & Company, I believe. It was a pattern that worked great because it was like quilts and stuff, and it just looks like scraps of fabric to me, so it was perfect for this album. So here's the first page, and let me zoom in a bit more for you. There we go, so you can actually see the pictures. So for everything in here, I printed it out on my computer and then just cut it and pasted it in here. But here's a picture of my little scrappers, and it is a fairly long story. Well, I did journal about it, so I'll show you that in a second. But here's my adoption info. Her name is Scraps. At the Richmond Animal Care and Control, where I got her. They had named her Lacey, so I put AKA Lacey. She was born on April the 3rd, 2012. So I actually, yeah, I adopted her on June the 5th. So she was only 2 months old when I got her, and she was a little cutie. Oh my goodness. I miss how small she was. She was 9 weeks old. Oh my goodness, I miss that. She only weighed 5.9 pounds. She's a shepherd mixed. I don't know why I put just shepherd, but she has shepherd in her, but I kind of feel like maybe she's a shepherd pit bull, possibly. I'm not sorry if you hear rattling. It's her on my bed now. Oh my goodness, yeah, she's her own puppy. Okay, so on 6/1, that's when I originally went to find her. We wanted to adopt her, but I don't remember, she wasn't old enough or something, and I couldn't adopt her at the time. I filled the information out and everything, and I was going to get her, and then they called me and said that I couldn't get her because she had a parvo threat, so they didn't think she was going to make it. And I had to wait the entire weekend to have the vet okay her. She had to be quarantined for like 2 days, I think it was, 2 or 3 days. And I waited very patiently all weekend long. On Monday, they called me and said that the vet had okayed her and she was fine and I could come down. And the Richmond Animal Care and Control Center, they want you to have them, or actually they make you have them fixed. So she had to have her surgery before I could take her, but I actually got her the very next day. My sister also adopted a dog at the same time, and her dog was going in for her surgery, and it worked out. They had a spot, so they went ahead and took Scraps as well, so we were able to pick them up both on the exact same day. So all of that happened. So isn't she cute? Oh my goodness, she was so small. I have pictures. She would sleep on my neck. I mean, she was ridiculously small. So this is her the night she came home. By the way, this is perfect because this is when she was in quarantine. I got the animal control worker to go back and take pictures of her. She was off quarantined by herself. So cute. And here's a tag that slips out, and this says on 6/6, Scraps got spayed and we picked her up at Pal's. She pretty much slept the whole day. And she did. She slept in a little cardboard box because I didn't even have her cage for her yet. So that's the front, and then the back is just her again sleeping in her box. That's pretty much all she did when I first got her. She slept. Sleeping on the big bed. I had taken off my comforter to clean it, and she fell asleep on the bed. Here's a bone. I cut this from Create a Critter, and I just took a scallop circle punch and just punched it out to make it look like it had been bit. Over here, they actually found her on the street, so I'm assuming that she did that. She was hiding up in my closet, and I guess she did that because she was used to it. And then this again is from Create a Critter. And again, I seem to think like 4 or 5 pieces of cardstock and then the colored pattern paper to make it really nice and thick. Here's another tag. Oh, this is my favorite. Scraps loves her raccoon. I had bought her this green raccoon. Come on, focus. There we go. I had bought her this green raccoon, and she was almost as big as it. Oh my goodness, so small. I love that picture. And then here she is asleep. Oh, so cute. I haven't looked in this in a while, so I had forgotten how small she was. Okay, over here, again, this is from Create a Critter, and I just cut out the dog bowl, dog food dish, and here she is playing with her rope. And then over here, again, Create a Critter, and this says Let's Play, and I had these little teeny tiny tennis balls, and she loved to play with those. So that's what's in her mouth. Here's the page, Scraps' first time playing outside since her surgery. Whoops, it would help if I was in frame. She wasn't allowed to go outside for 2 weeks after her surgery, I think, other than to, you know, go to the bathroom and stuff, but she couldn't play. So this was her first time playing. Here she is, just, that's kind of hard to see. She's just playing in the grass. Okay. That, Scraps loves the backyard. She loved to lay out. It was so cute. She still does, actually. Getting her in the house is ridiculous now. Here she is, and I actually had this stamp set, and I think it is by Studio G as well. It says, "You make me so happy I could wag my tail." I love that pose. I used to say I think she would pose for me. It was so cute. Oh, I love this picture as well. Me and my shadow. The sun was casting just perfectly, so you can see her shadow here. So cute. And then here is her again, outside, and this is also from Create a Critter, and I just, again, made it thick and used some ink to give it some dimension. Okay, and then here she is. Fetch, again, that is from Create a Critter, and she's just playing with that little tennis ball again. Over here, I wanted this to look really dirty because she's outside, so again, that's from Create a Critter. Here's another picture of her. Here's one. And I printed these off using a miniature printer, just a little Canon Selfie miniature printer. Here she is, chilling with Oompa on the couch. Yeah, Oompa kind of just started as a joke. I was playing with my dad, and I just called him Oompa, and it kind of stuck, so now we call him Oompa. So that's her. And then I cut this little house out here, and I just stamped her name with some alphabet stamps, and then I just cut out a miniature picture of her there. And I do think I wanted a little bit more journaling, and I never finished that. But other than that, I finished this entire album. And then here's the back. So yeah, that is the little album that I made of her. And no, she is not that small anymore. I wish I had an updated picture of her, but I don't right this second, right beside me. But she is a darn horse now, but I still love her, and she still has that big teddy bear quality to her, and she is just a sweetie. She doesn't realize her size, and she loves to get in your lap. But that is the album that I made of her. I hope you enjoyed, and I will have more videos. I don't know when, but I am hoping to start recording more. And yeah, that's it. I hope you enjoyed and have a great day, and I'll catch y'all later. Bye.